You're doing great. Okay, so first get selected as a captain. Barks reaches out to you.
Yes.
Says, hey, you're gonna be a captain. Okay, walk me through what's next.
So I was nervous, but I was excited because I think the Open is it's like a big staple in the CrossFit community, and being able, and I feel like everyone needs to know what it is and have fun participating in it. And so I like the Open, and so I want everybody else to like the Open. And so let's see what happens next is we find out that we were gonna do a draft.
Okay.
And so we played.
You met upstairs, right?
Yep, we met upstairs.
All the captains
just
together.
The captains and Mike and Daniel.
And me.
And Lucas. I don't remember if you were there or not. I don't think you were there for the picking.
I was not there for the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there for the kitty cat gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we played a board game. We were gonna do a workout and be like whoever got first was gonna get first pick, but nobody wanted to do that, and so we played the kitty cat game, the board game, and I won. So I got to pick first.
All right.
But the bad thing was, then I also ended up picking last. I didn't know it was gonna be like a yo-yo. So.
But it's fair, right?
No. I thought I'd just keep rotating. So I could have got the first and the 5th pick, but I got the first and the 8th pick. That's not right.
All right.
Anyway, so
you get to pick your team.
Yes, we got to pick our team. And
then what?
I just want to point out that I picked people in the beginning. I mean, obviously everyone's going to get picked, but I was kind of searching for people who I knew would really want to participate.
What do you mean by participate?
Well, 1, show up for Friday Night Lights, and 2, dress up because I think it's really fun.
It is fun.
And so that's why I chose Perry first.
Yeah, Perry! Number 1 pick.
Yes. And then we went from there. Let's see what's next. So after we picked our teams.
What did you do?
Okay, yeah. So I got the green light. I said we can contact people to recruit because we agreed that anybody who hadn't signed up yet could be recruited to our team. And so
how'd you figure out who wasn't signed up? There's a big list on the board of everybody who
I was like, I think I took a picture of the board probably.
Yeah. And so then you went and you looked on RX Gym.
Yes.
To see everybody, the athlete list, right? And then you said, okay, these people are the people I can contact who haven't been drafted yet. So what did you do next?
So honestly, I just picked, I didn't want to be too greedy, but I was like, I'm going to reach out to like 5 or 6 people that I feel like I have a good connection with and that would, trust me to try the Open. And so then, so I got their numbers on the athlete list and I sent them a text and I told them how fun it was and if they wanted to join, to let me know, and then to purchase it on the app so that I could tell Daniel that that person was on my team. And so I probably recruited like 8 people at least, 10 maybe. That was a good amount.
How many people do you think were on your team?
I think it was like 27.
That's a good
28.
team.
Yeah, I think the other teams might have only had like 23.
Yeah.
So that helped us a lot.
So you recruited your team after the draft, and now you've got your team kind of together. What's next?
Yes. So then I started a Facebook group. So I friended everybody, if I wasn't already friends with them on Facebook. I friended everybody on my team, and then I added them to the group called Country Bumpkins.
Country Bumpkins!
And first it was just kind of like, hey, I want us to chit chat, share ideas about how to dress, because a lot of people were kind of asking me, what are you going to wear? And so I shared what I thought would be good ideas and easy ideas to wear, but then there's lots of other people sharing funny things on Amazon, and it was just a good kind of community morale kind of thing.
How did you personally interact with that group? Did you comment on people's stuff? Did you draw a post in there?
So first I just said, hey, this is a group, we're gonna talk about what to wear, but if you have any questions, let me know. And then people started really just funneling all the outfit ideas, and I kind of said what I thought I was gonna wear. I found a couple cheap things on Amazon. I was like, hey, maybe we can buy a big set of cowboy hats, we all pitch in. And then whenever it got closer to the Open, once we finalized how we were gonna do the points, I shared with my team how we were gonna tally the points and get points every week. I let them know that they didn't have to be at Friday Night Lights. You can do the workout anytime, and I could be there for them over the weekend. I think Monday when I redid the WOD, I was like, I came back up here that evening, you know.
But you would post in there, hey, I'm coming up to
Yes.
redo the workout on Monday.
Yep.
Did you guys ever in your group talk about the actual workout coming up and tips, strategies, anything like that?
Yes.
So it was more than just here's our clothing ideas.
Right. Yes.
So what else were you guys talking about in there?
Yeah. So I did say the workout's going to be released on Thursday at CrossFit.com. I shared the website.
Told them how we did the announcements up here.
Yep. Yeah. And I said, and the coaches will be doing the workouts. It'll be on Jurassic United live. I said, so tune in for that, and you can see them do it. And then, I think even Kayla shared like a cool little warm up one time because everybody was freaking out. Like, what should I do? Because you have to do your own warm up. And so we kind of talked about that.
So it kind of evolved from here's where we're going to find cool outfits to quit freaking out about the workout. Yeah. Here's a good warm up. It's going to be okay. Yeah. And so you almost use it as a support group for your group as well.
For sure. Yeah. No, it's a lot. Like I was reading through the text before I got here.
So that's a good point. Besides just the group, the Facebook group, did you text people or was it only the initial text?
Probably just the initial text. There might have been a few people that did text me like, hey, I'm going to come up tonight, will you be there, or to do the workout, but mostly it was just normally on that Facebook page. And then I think somebody else reached out because they couldn't come up here, and so they were like, hey, can you text me? And so I did, and so there's
did you have anybody who wasn't on Facebook in the group?
Yes.
How did you talk to those people?
So, well, her husband actually got on the Facebook group for her.
That's awesome.
So I'm trying to think if there's anybody else, because if not, then I know Victoria. And so I texted her for sure.
Yeah,
and
just kept making the loop.
Yep. I made sure everybody knew what was going on. Good. And that they were, and if they didn't input their score, I was texting them, hey, input your score.
Yeah, so how would you kind of follow up with that? So you put in the group after the workout, hey, did anybody post like wins in there? Like, hey, I did really good at this workout, or
Yeah, I think so. And then I think a lot of times people were like, I'm doing the workout at this time. Like, when are you doing the workout? And so that was kind of cool too, because people could kind of sign up to do those together. But I think some people did, like, they were pretty excited about. They're like, oh yeah, it wasn't so bad. I thought it was going to be awful, but it ended up being pretty good, and they were happy. And so that was cool. And then like some people needed to modify some things, and so of course they would ask about that. And that helped too with Desiree and Kayla in the group. We all had our own inputs about it. So it's good to have some vets in there to teach the newbies. But I feel like the majority of our gym this year was, rookies in the open, and that's why I really wanted to get everybody excited about it. I mean, they're paying for it, so I was like, let's make it fun.
So groups ran well, you're texting people. Now we're getting ready for the WODs, getting actually here for the workout.
Yep.
What does that look like?
Showing up and we're in our outfits, and we're taking pictures in our outfits because it's fun.
Who's taking pictures? Like, you're taking it with your cell phone?
Yeah.
And then you post it in the group?
Yeah, some people did that, yeah. And then I think everybody, commented on each other's outfits too on the group chats. But I guess we got here and we had our sign up times. If I was there for any questions.
So would you be here for the full day of the open?
Yes, as long as I could. There was one day I couldn't. But I did try to get here like before the first workout was, and then I stayed here all night. Like I think that's best if you can. And something I wanted to commit to. The only reason I wasn't able to the last one was that I had boards the next day. I had a meeting at school.
Did you have somebody that was kind of here helping your team then when you weren't able to?
Yes, Kayla was up here. And I did let my team know, like, hey, I'm not going to be up there right away, and so they knew that. So I did communicate that with them. But I think it's good. Definitely, be here and be here all night, because we ended up doing the awards at night, which I know some people weren't aware of in the beginning. It was kind of spontaneous, I think, but I think it's just good to be here and cheer on your team the whole time for sure.
So,
and others.
So day of, you're here. Facebook group before, sounds like there's tons of value in that. What else? What's the secret sauce for Hilary?
I think I was just excited, and they knew. I mean, we wanted to win, but they also knew it could be a lot of fun if we put more effort into it. And so, but I did have people making sure they got their points, and they wanted to win. And I think it's all in fun. Maybe even if we didn't win, we weren't going to be totally upset, but I know they were like, who got the spirit points and who got these points? What did we get? And so I think really just trying to keep them excited about it and just keep, like I said, I just kept reaching out to them, letting them know what was going on, and they knew I was excited, so I think that helped them be excited.
That's awesome. So that's kind of how the communication went from you to your members. Now, how did the communication go from you to like Daniel and the people running the open? What did that look like?
So as far as like points,
So, like, how did you kind of, after you got all your teammates, you leave that meeting upstairs, did you like maintain contact with Daniel, ask him questions? How did that go? Did you text him a lot? Like,
yeah, I mean, I probably just texted him just to verify how we were getting our points, and so that way I could communicate to my team accurately how we're gonna get our points. And then, but then yeah, we would just, I think it was like Tuesday night or something, Monday or Tuesday, we had like a deadline of like when our participation points were due. At first we were like sending pictures because Daniel printed off sheets so we could just tally everybody that put in their score, which was easier. But then people just ended up texting the numbers anyways. I guess we trusted each other, but I had my picture. But other than that, I mean, I was here and I tried to judge as much as I could, and then also,
Do you think that helped?
I do. I think it's fun and it's good being, leading by example and just being someone to have for questions or anything for everybody, not just for your own team.
Cool. Well, thank you, Hilary. I think you, in case you guys don't know, Hilary's team won last year. They did a really good job, and she had some really high engagement with her people. I think her whole team kind of rolled out of the open fired up and excited. So that's what we're hoping for you guys as coaches, that you can lead your team to success, just like Hilary. It sounds like her secret was communication, always talking to her members, keeping it fun, and coming from a really genuine place of loving the open and enjoying it. We're just sad you can't do it with us next year, but you might just drive up here to do it anyway. We'll see. Well, thank you, Hilary.
Thank you.